Court calls the case, People versus Khloe Witset.
Edward Drukas on behalf of Khloe Witset, who is approaching, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm dismissing my court-appointed attorney and representing myself.
Okay, so start with this. What's your name?
Khloe Witset.
Okay. And you're intending upon representing yourself in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor, I am. I am dismissing the court-appointed attorney at this time, yes.
Okay, what's going on?
Until my family and I decide what law firm we are going to choose, I will be representing myself.
Okay, all right. So you need time to seek a attorney?
Well, not really, but I have a request at this time as I am representing myself.
Well, not until such time as I relieve Mr. Drukas.
Okay, thank you.
What I'm trying, I have not done so.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out the issue is and what you're intending upon doing.
Dismissing the court-appointed attorney and representing myself.
Okay.
I'm sorry, at this time. I can't make it any clearer, and I don't understand.
You're not making it very clear to me at all.
Okay,
you're not listening.
I'm
Just
confused.
talking. Are you going to hire an attorney
Yes,
or are you going to represent yourself?
today, Your Honor, I'm going to represent myself. If my request is denied by you, then I will be hiring an attorney. I can't make it any clearer than that.
So so if I relieve Mr. Drukas, you're going to represent yourself.
Yes, sir.
So if they set it for a preliminary examination, you're ready to go?
This is I'm representing myself today. I don't know what all happens today, but I'm talking to the judge without the court-appointed attorney.
No, ma'am.
Okay, well, I don't.
Don't listen. Don't you dare just lean on my podium and pretend like that. Not here. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pass the matter because if you come back up and start banging your nails on that podium, you're gonna be going with Mr. Allen. You may have a seat. Don't shake your head at me. Oh. Mr. Allen, might want to have a conversation with her and tell her that she better check herself before she comes back up here. Thank you, Mr. Durkin. Okay, so who wants to go next? Christian Philippe. Recalls the case, People versus Witset.
And Edward Drukas on behalf of Khloe Witset.
Your name?
Lucinda.
Apologies on behalf of my client for earlier. I did have an opportunity to speak with her during that break and go over the process of where we are, what's going on right now. She did tell me that she would like to obtain a new attorney. So in the meantime, I can assist her with getting a copy of the discovery, getting a copy of the videos, which I don't have yet. I was going to be asking for an adjournment today to obtain those. So ultimately, I'd be asking for at least a 2-week adjournment. And I talked to her about her behavior in court, and I think that she has an understanding of that and will abide by anything the court orders her to do. So with that, I'd be asking for an adjournment of today's hearing.
Is all of that correct, Ms. Witset?
Your Honor, I would like to apologize. I had complete zero understanding, but yes, that is correct.
Ms. Witset, let me tell you something. I should have locked you up. You're lucky that I just took a deep breath and said, I don't know what's going on. I'm just asking her questions. And you come in here, I don't think we've ever seen each other. And you He's just coming here disrespecting me in this court. And I'm going to tell you something else. That man standing beside you right now, it's the only thing that saved you from going to jail. I had pretty much made up my mind that when I came back out here because of what you had done, you were gone. So while you may not want him representing you, he just saved you. But remember one other thing. Funny thing about judges, we have exceedingly long memories. You come in here acting like that on the next day, I'm not even going to ask any questions. You are just going to go. Are we clear?
Yes, Your Honor.
April 11th, 2024, 9 a.m. as indicates. It's time the defendant's bond will continue.
Thank you. Again, I do apologize.
What we've just witnessed is a textbook example of how courtroom behavior can instantly shift the balance of power, regardless of the actual facts of the case. This hearing was never supposed to be about emotions, attitude, or ego. It was supposed to be procedural. But the moment Khloe chose to dismiss her court-appointed attorney and represent herself, the spotlight moved squarely onto her conduct, not her defense. Let's break this down clearly. Representing yourself, also known as pro se representation, is a legal right, but it is also one of the most dangerous choices a defendant can make, especially in a criminal courtroom. Judges expect pro se defendants to follow the same rules as licensed attorneys: courtroom decorum, clarity of requests, and respect for the process. There is no learning curve allowance. And in this case, the court made that expectation painfully clear. Khloe's statements were inconsistent. At one moment, she claimed she was representing herself. The next, she implied she intended to hire a private attorney later. From a judicial perspective, that creates confusion and raises red flags. Courts do not allow defendants to toggle between self-representation and counsel based on convenience. That's not strategy, that's instability. And judges are trained to shut that down immediately. Then came the turning point: body language and tone, leaning on the podium, talking over the judge, shaking her head. These may seem small to viewers at home, but inside a courtroom, these are interpreted as direct challenges to judicial authority. The judge's reaction wasn't impulsive, it was restrained. When he says, "I should have locked you up," that's not theatrics. That's a judge openly stating that contempt of court was fully on the table. And here's the most important takeaway. The attorney she wanted to dismiss is the only reason she walked out free that day. The judge explicitly says it. That statement alone should send chills down the spine of anyone thinking self-representation is empowering. Edward Dukas stepping in to de-escalate, request discovery, and ask for an adjournment didn't just smooth things over. It prevented immediate incarceration. The adjournment itself is another key legal point. The court granted additional time, not as a favor, but as a controlled reset. Discovery materials, videos, and evidence are not optional. They are foundational. Without them, any defense is blind. This moment shows why even temporary legal guidance can be the difference between preparation and punishment. Then comes the judge's final warning, and make no mistake, this was not a lecture. This was a judicial memory marker. Judges don't forget behavior like this. When he says we have exceedingly long memories, he's telling the defendant that her reputation in this courtroom has already been written. And one more misstep will come with consequences. No discussion required. So what's the broader lesson here? Court is not about winning arguments. It's about respecting the process. Confidence without discipline becomes defiance. Independence without preparation becomes liability. And emotion without control becomes evidence against you. Even when it's not written into the record. Now, we turn it over to you. Do. You think Khloe made a critical mistake trying to represent herself? Was the judge firm but fair? Or did this escalate faster than it should have? And most importantly, if you were facing real consequences, would you ever walk into a courtroom alone? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read every one. And if you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your opinion, and subscribe to the channel for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns where we decode the moments that change everything.